Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jack. Welcome back. And first of all, I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm getting over a cold, but that wasn't going to stop me from doing this commentary simply because of the fact that today marks the day that Kobe Bryant will be playing his very last game, and I have to admit myself that not only somebody that's been watching him for a while and that's a fan, that it's kind of a bittersweet day. On one hand, you're extremely happy because the man has had a long career, 20 years with so many accomplishments and accolades and great memories. And at the other hand, it's bitter simply because of the fact that it is his last game, and we get to say goodbye to another legend that we've been privileged to watch in terms of a basketball standpoint. And I will admit that I don't watch so much basketball anymore for a while, but I have been looking up news and stuff like that just to kind of keep up with that because back when Phil Jackson was coaching Lakers, I was still watching, but after that I kind of just went off. I don't really watch that much anymore, but he's always been he's always been somebody that's been under my radar. So I just wanted to make this little commentary and kind of showing my respect. Simply because of the fact that, a lot of people will argue that this guy is top 5, and even more people will argue that he's definitely a top 10. I don't think there's any objection to the fact that, he's in the top 10 of greatest NBA players of all time, at least in my opinion. Top 5 is debatable because there's so many great players out there. It is debatable, but it's a healthy debate, so to speak, simply because of the fact that, well, the accomplishments and accolades speak for themselves, and the amount of respect also from people that are fans as well as fellow players is also something that speaks for itself. And I really just couldn't help but slightly talk about it a little bit in this gameplay because it is bittersweet, and it's kind of unbelievable. It almost seems like even though it was 20 years ago, it almost seems like it was yesterday well, maybe not yesterday because I was only, like, I don't know, 10 years old, 11 when he started playing, but it just didn't seem like it was that long ago when he was first playing. But at the same time, if you think about it a little bit, it does make sense. But yeah, it's a very bittersweet day, and it's a bittersweet thing to behold, so to speak. And I'm sure it's going to be very emotional, but as far as if I were to say something to Kobe, I would say thank you very much for all the memories. Thank you very much for what you've done for the sport. Entertainment-wise, it was always very fun watching you play. I personally think that in terms of an individual skill point, I know I don't mean to be like, some people will think it's disrespectful to compare him to Michael Jordan, but he is by far in my eyes, he's the closest thing to Michael that we've ever had. I know that LeBron is a freak of nature, but in terms of comparisons with Michael Jordan from so many aspects, just by watching the person play and the way they affect the team and everything, and let's not mention the fact that they probably, because they also had the same coach, I think that had somewhat of an impact, no matter how minimal or great it might have been. It still makes a great impact when you've been coached under one of the greatest ever coaches out there. And the thing is, as far as the respect that he gets from the fans, as far as fellow players, and another thing that I would say is just overall thank you for all the great entertainment. And he's been a great representation to the sport for the most part. I know some people out there will I know a lot of people out there don't respect him. I was actually talking about this specific point at work today. I was like, yeah, today's Kobe Bryant's last game, and the fellow coworker of mine, she was like, yeah, she's not too fond of him, but she definitely greatly respects him. And a lot of people out there are not very fond of Kobe Bryant for one reason or another. But the thing is, I can say that I definitely respect the guy, and I think I pretty much speak for a lot of people that are fans of basketball that I think at least most of them definitely, if not all of them, definitely respect him. Because when it comes from a basketball standpoint, the guy is one of the best to ever do it. And he's definitely done some amazing things throughout his career. And it's something that you really can't you can't really deny, because it's there. And it's something that we have seen for those of us that have that are fans that have been watching and that have been blessed enough to see it. So I have about 2.5 minutes left in this commentary or so, but I'm gonna finish it up right here, and I'm just gonna say, Kobe, thank you very much for the memories. You've been really great to the sport, and I think you've set a tremendous example for players that currently play, and for players of this current generation, of course, and as I just said, and for future generations as well. And I think it's definitely a wonderful thing, because from a basketball standpoint, it's the kind of representation that we need, in terms of the way you work hard and the way you know, in terms of what you have to put into the game to get to a certain level. I personally think that it is a very good and healthy representation of what a hard worker in terms of a basketball standpoint should be, and what it takes to basically get it done. So with that being said, thank you very much, Kobe. It's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet feeling to see you go, but at the same time, I'm very happy for you, for all your accomplishments, and I'm also very happy with the fact that, you know, a lot of players kind of don't know when it's time, or they just don't accept it, and I'm really happy that you have accepted it, and that you're okay with it, and you know that you have a smile on your face. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for everybody that's been watching, that watched today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, let me know, and if you don't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better, and I'll catch you guys later.